And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Panzer Corps. Now we're doing the invasion into Belgium. We're in basically past the first river. Still got a couple of rivers we need to get through to get to our objectives. Although I think things are going reasonably well. Okay, should get you to decent firing range the next turn. And let's cycle the turn. Armored car advances. Encircles itself, although it might be able to walk itself out of the encirclement. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, it's able to walk itself out of that encirclement. The one struggle with with limited line of sight is trying to figure out where the enemy may be. Bomb the armored car. Oh, the armored car is also the most exposed to potentially take intact. If we can do that, we want to do that. Okay, so there's the Allied armor coming in. A couple of those and Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss is the most threatening of them. Let's dive bomb the Hotchkiss. Oh, and the Suma is probably actually the most threatening of the pair, or the set of them. But I've already committed to bombing the first one. Do we have anything in range for you? If we do that shimmy, we would. Take the shimmy. Low rolled. Okay. Got the armor car to surrender. Oh, I do still have the carpet bomber. I suppose we'll have to come in and bomb you. You're unentrenched. Okay. Second turn. Their bombers come in. He's armored attack. I wouldn't be surprised if they did successfully break in. Yeah. Bomb you. Do I want to reposition the carpet bomber? I'll delay it one more turn. I'm gonna bomb this target, so we've got reconnaissance. Let's just get a fire at that target. Probably more damage than we want to do, but it will work. Go. I suppose I'm not actually keeping the Fallschirmjäger, so I shouldn't overinvest in keeping the top. We'll bring the enemy plane down. See how the armored forces down there handle. That one does as well. quite softened up enough. If we wait one more turn, they'll probably be softened up enough. Okay, for whatever reason, it's not letting me merge those two, which is what I was trying to do. Okay, bringing down another one of the enemy aircraft. Ooh, low roll. So the low roll, no luck. Okay, not bringing down one of the enemy aircraft. Need another turn to do that. Okay, take out the 14th T-15 next turn. Same with that, encircle the 6th Expeditionary Force. I suppose we could take a swing at that tank. Not expecting it to be successful, but take the swing. Get a roll, and there do something. Okay. D88. Doing work. There we go. Now that whole batch's encircled. Oh, again, I gotta figure out how to dig that infantry out with no, nothing but vehicles, which will probably just be a bit damaging of an assault, but That'll be how we, or that can be one way we can do it. It's probably how we're going to do it. Rebase you. Closer base. We'll hit the artillery piece with it. Okay, and then we're going to be squeezing this pocket come next turn, I think. Oh, they have their own big gun. Okay, that was half a unit that was destroyed. May have been that half. You need to reinforce, you need to reinforce. We don't suffer any more destructions like that, hopefully. Okay, that's overkill. Well, that's what I've got, so it's what we're gonna roll with, unless that's... Yeah, you're going overkill. Yeah, that didn't quite work. Suppose you would be in a half-track, which is less vulnerable to attack. Okay, hopefully we don't get the guy totally chewed up for this. Okay. Okay, second the turn. Good old counter battery on artillery. One advantage the big ones have. Okay, that hurt a lot, but it worked. Got us into the position we needed to be. Oh, whiffed the shot. Okay, don't whiff the shot, please. They still whiffed the shot. Of course they did. Okay, that one didn't whiff. Okay, another objective down. Got the tank circling around behind. Dive bombers. Put that artillery piece. Oh, they came out of the city to attack us. Or out of the urban area to attack us. That actually works in our favor, because it's going to be a bit of a pickle trying to assault into the urban area with only tanks. There we go. A little worried it was going to whiff it. Okay, more than we needed, but it worked. Okay. So move you there, we can merge these two together. We should be good enough to dig them out. Okay, definitely making progress. We're down to 2 objectives to take. One is Brussels. The other one is location. On that one, we're already doing airstrikes on that location. Ooh, that was the thing I was hoping it wasn't going to happen. Although we can definitely work with it. That's only a minor setback. Yeah, we're not going to take many of those guys in as a surrender, because we're going to destroy them all, apparently. It's preparing to take them as prisoner, and then promptly fail to take them prisoner. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I should probably rebase you so you actually can hit the targets I want you to hit. Oh, because that's the supply, so in this situation I really can't cut them off from supply. I think that's everything. Yeah. Tackle the turn. Okay, they won't exit the hex, but they will shoot off of the hex. Fair enough. Okay, I think we pretty much take the rest of these guys somewhat intact, and obviously take the last objective coming up here. Lost the Stug. That's fine. I did you 2 damage to get him to surrender. Okay, taking you. So now it's just the last objective. So we need to de-entrench him and get him to surrender. Which shouldn't be too hard given the fact that we've gotten a lot of artillery. There we go. Surrendered. And the final objective. So that is Belgium. And we'll have one more, which is...
Do you see it now?
Dunkirk.
The brilliant plans that unfolds before us. Your hard-fought, diversionary battle across Belgium has drawn out dozens upon dozens of Allied divisions. Now they are all trapped with their backs to the English Channel, low on supply and ammunition with nowhere to go. Now is the time to strike the fatal blow.
Okay. Objective fairly simple. Acquire the 3 victory hexes. Bonus objective, sink all Allied ships.
Our main objective is the seizure of Dunkirk. It's the main evacuation point for the encircled Allied troops. To get there, you'll need to find your way across the Schelde River, taking these crossings from Ghent to Mulde. A large concentration of French is digging in at Lille, so you better root them out before crossing the Lys River. The status of the remaining British troops is unknown, so be prepared for anything. Good luck.
Okay, so that's the briefing here. Picked up first strike. Unit always attacks first. Useful. We got a slightly higher unit cap on this one. Any new units? I suspect not. We got a bunch of captured stuff. Char B is, I think, the best out of the captured stuff. Although the cost chance isn't going to be too terrible. We can bring that to D. Flashcase is cheaper. And then, yeah, if we wanted something to fight tanks, the Char B works pretty well. The rest of our stuff's a bit, or ACG 1 would be pretty good. A lot of it's just better off running on our own stuff at the moment for what we've got versus what we've captured. Same sort of thing with the armored cars. The AT. I technically have enough Stugs. I could deploy more. That's one of the maps that just gives you a prototype. We'll probably run normal artillery. Do you get more plane types? No, I may need more plane types if I want to do the bonus objective on this map. Or more planes, not necessarily more types of planes. Let me rephrase that. Bit of a shame that it's somehow given the town of Ghent back to the enemy. We definitely occupied that in the last one, but fair enough. And then we've got some troops over here, which are not... We don't get to keep these ones. Although these ones do control the airfield, so if you're going to be wanting to sink the shipping, we probably want to keep control of that airfield. Meaning, so we really don't care about these guys over here. Or these guys over here, if we need to repair them, we're just going to use the lower cost replacements, because we're not going to keep them. Otherwise I need to decide how I'm going to attack. I'm thinking of trying to push the tanks down the road here, down to Dunkirk. Although that might not be the perfect solution. Getting our replacements here where we're not having to pay turns to do so. Oops, that was the hero button. We got artillery support on the really big guns. It'd be useful if we could get another one. Those. Put first strike on the armored car here. And yeah, I think I will do tanks over here. Question is, do I want to upgrade the Panzer 38Ts? I get 3 upgrades. Because that was one of the drawbacks I took, was unlimited upgrades. I think we'll upgrade one of them. The logic being that for the anti-tank duty, this works as well as the up-to-date Panzer III. Actually, let's pull you back up. So we're gonna put my AA to get good initial coverage. I'll put you there instead. You know, I have a suspicion that the enemy's anti-tank weapons are probably going to be pretty heavily here. Okay, I got space for 6 more core slots. What do I want? I don't think we want more tank, or if I get more tanks, it'd be on the other flank. It wouldn't be on the flank sending the tanks. Might be an argument to get another armored car. Nonsense reasons. See that. And then, yeah, we probably want more shipping bombing. Although I can pick that up with the Dornier. Okay, let's pick up another armored car. And I'm gonna grab these for shipping. Yeah, technically the Junkers and the Heinkels are better per shot. But we're probably only gonna use them in this mission, so it's just gonna basically get used against shipping. And that's the naval attack, so. Or, you know, we'll run one of each. One of quite the quantity. So we only get 2 extra attacks off a turn, but. Okay. So this is the deployment that we're going to go with. Looking at the time, here's a good place to put a part break in. I'm going to try to do the whole mission in the next part. So the next part may be a little bit on the long side, if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching YouTube, we're going to record one more part tonight, so you can expect there to be another part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, I hope you have been enjoying. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to record doing Dunkirk here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Bonus objectives, we got to sink 6 ships, victory hexes, 3 to acquire. And it's basically going to be, most of the infantry is going to thrust this way towards the objectives where the tanks sort of filter in from the sides. And these guys do a holding action while we try to sink the shipping. So that'd be the plan. Till the next time, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.